What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. Blazers close out the Thunder in epic fashion behind Damian Lillard's 50 points. Let's go over all the team stats. For the Thunder, they shoot 47 of 86 for a sizzling 55% from the field. They go 12 of 27 for 44% from the three-point line. They go 9 of 15 for 60% from the free throw line. Of their 47 made baskets, they get 24 assists. They pull down 39 rebounds, 6 of those offensive. They get 4 steals, 8 blocks, and have 15 turnovers. For the Blazers, they shoot 45 of 96 for 47% from the field. They go 13 of 35 for 37% from the three-point land. They only make 15 of 23 free throws for 65%. Of their 45 made baskets, they get 22 assists. They pull down 45 rebounds, 13 of those offensive. They get 8 steals, 5 blocks, and have 9 turnovers. Individual stats for the Thunder. Paul George leads the way with a beautiful game. 36 points on 14 of 20 shooting. He goes 3 of 8 from 3, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Missed 2 key free throws down the stretch. He finished up with a +6. He pulled down 1 offensive rebound, had 9 total, had 3 assists, had 5 huge turnovers. Russell Westbrook, he was way off, but he finished up with 29 points on 11 of 31 shooting. He goes 4 of 11 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He finished up with a -4. He pulled down 2 offensive rebounds, had 11 total, which was a team high. He had a game high 14 assists. He also had 5 turnovers, had 4 steals, and 2 blocks. So Russ doing what he usually does, but he made a lot of mistakes down the stretch. Grant, he finished up with 16 points on 7 of 8 shooting. He goes 2 of 2 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He finished up with a +1. He pulled down 2 offensive rebounds, had 8 total, dished out an assist, had 2 turnovers, and had 3 blocks. Steven Adams, he had 10 points on 5 of 8 shooting. He goes 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He finished up with a -1. He pulled down 4 rebounds, had 2 assists, and had 3 blocks. Ferguson finished up the starting 5. He only had 3 points on 1 shot. He went 1 of 1 from 3, finished up with a -4. He pulled down 3 rebounds, had an assist, and a turnover. For the bench, Dennis Schroeder probably has his best game, especially efficiency-wise. But he finished up with 17 points on 7 of 10 shooting. He goes 2 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He finished up with a -11. He pulled down 2 rebounds, had 3 assists, and had a turnover. And he was definitely key in helping these guys out, but he didn't get enough shots, in my opinion. Felton finished up with 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting. He goes 0 of 1 from 3, finished up with a +1. He didn't record any other stats. Noel, he finished up with 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. He finished up with a +1 as well. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 2 total, and had a turnover. And then Morris, he finished out for the Thunder with no points on 0 of 2 shooting, 0 of 1 from 3, finished up with a -4. For the Blazers, Damian Lillard, playoff career high 50 points on 17 of 33 shooting. He goes 10 of 18, which is a franchise record for the Blazers. From 3, he finished up 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He got himself a +9. He pulled down 2 offensive rebounds, had 7 total, dished out 6 assists, had a game high 6 turnovers, had 3 steals and a block. But other than those 6 turnovers, can't really nitpick on what Lillard did tonight. He hit the game winner at the buzzer from 3, and it was like from 40. So general salute to Dame, closing out the OKC Thunder. And Russell Westbrook's gonna have to rock himself to sleep tonight. Mo Harkless finished up with 17 points on an efficient 6 of 9 shooting. He goes 0 of 1 from 3. Terribly though at the line. He went 5 of 10, but he hit 2 keys down the stretch. So general salute to him on that. He finished up with a +6. He also pulled down 2 offensive rebounds, had 7 total, dished out an assist, had a turnover, and a steal. So while he did miss a couple of free throws, he did come up clutch when it was really, really needed. So general salute to Mo Harkless. CJ McCollum probably has his worst game of this series. He goes for 17 points on 8 of 19 shooting, goes 1 of 7 from 3, finished up with a -3. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 2 total, dished out 2 assists, had a turnover, but had 2 blocks. And he had some key baskets down the stretch for the Blazers to get this game back to tied. So general salute, especially in the clutch from CJ. Enes Kanter also had a big game. He had 13 points on 6 of 9 shooting. He goes 1 of 1 from the free throw line, finished up with a +2. He pulled down the game-high 6 offensive rebounds, had a game-high 13 total, dished out 4 assists, and had a block. So big game, double-double from Enes Kanter. And those 6 offensive rebounds were huge, especially down the stretch. Aminu, he finishes out the starting 5 with 9 points on 3 of 7 shooting. He goes 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Finished up with a +5. He pulled down 5 rebounds, had 3 assists and a turnover, and he hit a big 3 down the stretch in this game as well. So general salute to Al-Farouq Aminu. For the bench, Seth Curry was huge. He finished up with 7 points on 3 of 8 shooting. Goes 1 of 4 from 3. Finished up with a game-high +15. He pulled down an offensive rebound, had 3 total. Just out of assist, had 2 steals and a block. And his game, or his defense, was money. It was much needed, and I salute Seth Curry. He had an excellent series, in my opinion. Even though he wasn't used as much as I thought he should have been. But when he was on the floor, even if he wasn't scoring, he was doing something that was much needed. So, general salute to Seth Curry. Myers Leonard, he finished up with 2 points on 1 of 3 shooting, goes 0 of 1 from 3, finished up with a +2. He also pulled down a rebound. Zach Collins finished up with 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting, goes 0 of 1 from 3, finished up with a -11. He pulled down 2 boards, had an assist, and had 2 steals. So Zach Collins made his presence felt, especially on the defensive end. Evan Turner finished up with a point on 0 of 2 shooting, went 1 of 2 from the free throw line, finished up with a -1. He pulled down 4 rebounds and just out 3 assists. Rodney Hood finished out for the Blazers on 0 of 2 shooting, goes 0 of 1 from 3, didn't get any points, registered -9 in the ±, pulled down an offensive rebound and had an assist. For game notes, as I was saying earlier, Dame hits a dagger from 40 at the buzzer to down Russell Westbrook, PG-13, and the Thunder in an epic closeout game. This was the 12th time in Blazers history where they advanced to the conference semifinals, where they will either face the San Antonio Spurs or the Nuggets, which is looking more to me like it's going to be the Nuggets, which I do look forward to that series. If it is, I do believe that Nuggets and San Antonio series will go 7. So the Nuggets will be battle tested for sure, and the Blazers will be able to get some much needed rest in this game or in this series, because this series was definitely physical for them. So get that rest, and let's get that either the Nuggets or the Spurs. Whoever comes out, I don't care who it is. The way Dame and CJ are playing right now, it's gonna be tough for anyone to stop them. And Blazers were down late in this game. I think there was about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, and they were down like 11 or 12. And I honestly thought this game was gonna be over and OKC was just gonna cruise to the victory. But shots out to the Blazers for not giving up, man. They thought that they would still be able to win the game even though they were down. Big Nurkic came out. After Nurkic came out, it was like it was big time for them. Like that's when it started clicking defensively, offensively. Dame hitting that big basket down the stretch. Let me see. Lillard breaks franchise record for threes with 10 tonight. He also breaks the franchise record in the playoffs that was held by LaMarcus Aldridge. He had 46 points. LaMarcus did, and Dame tonight had 50. So that was the franchise record. So general salute to Dame. breaking records in the playoff or in Blazers history. So can't be mad at him. Definitely one of the best players ever to grace the Blazers. This was the 12th straight road playoff loss for the OKC. And it's looking like it's time to make some changes for these guys. Well, what will those changes be? We do not know. But should OKC move Russ to the 2? Should they trade him? Should they? Well, I'm sure Billy Donovan is gone, so firing the coach, that's probably a must. Is the GM? Is it the GM's fault? I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not really sure what moves they're going to make. But I do expect OKC to look a lot different next season. CJ, he hit a big jumper with about a minute left to tie the game. And then Paul George hits a big shot to take the lead. And then Dame hits a layup to tie the game with about 30 seconds left. And then OKC gets the ball, they miss. Dame goes up with about, I want to say, 8 seconds left in the game. And Paul George is on him, but he has 5 fouls, so he can't really get up on Dame like he wants to. And Dame hits that epic three-pointer from 40 to send the Blazers in the second round. Like I was saying, Harkless and Cantor hit some big shots as well throughout the game, so general salute to both of those guys. Seth Curry as well, big off the bench, especially on the defensive end. Hit some key baskets. Schroeder, he had a good game. 17 points, 7 of 10. Field goals, 2 of 3 from 3. But guys like Grant, they were shooting well. He went 7 of 8, but only had 8 shots. Adams, same thing. He only had 8 shots. He went 5 of 8. Ferguson only had 1. Felton had 2. Morris had 2. Noel, 4. Just tough to win against. Like, whenever you know who the ball's going to. Like, there's not that much offensive variety from OKC, so hopefully we'll see how that goes. But other than that, huge win from the Blazers. Got huge momentum going into that second round. I look forward to whoever it is that they play. But this is your boy P Money. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to all my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm off this.